Whoa! What are you doing here? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, the what's up video. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I got a couple things that we can discuss. Come on in.
Shut up and sit down.
All right. What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Frankly, Freddie here being Freddie, but frankly, I do have a couple topics that we could go over. It's awesome. All right, well, what I wanted to do, I was going to do a full review for it, okay? But, I mean, it's not worth it. I don't know what the ultimate plan was. I don't know. I would have thought I would have been able to guess what the ultimate plan was, but ultimately I would have been wrong. The Dark Tower. I checked out the Dark Tower, started to do the review, and basically figured out that it's not even, it's a real letdown. As someone who only recently started checking out the book series, I finished the first book, The Gunslinger. That was awesome. And I can just, from that book alone, that is a completely different undertone vibe. This movie really kind of ultimately feels like, just a Hollywood popcorn flick. I won't say, it's like a bad movie unless you compare it to the books, its source material, and you told me that it's supposed to expand, to create a universe, or, there's no way, I guess they still could, but I'm going to keep it spoiler free, because like I said, I'm not doing a full review, but it's a real letdown. If you're a fan of the books and that's why you want to check it out, you're going to be let down. If you just want to check out a cool popcorn movie, then you'd probably be, pretty satisfied. But if you're coming in as a fan and you think you're going to get a very, deep and, if you just want to check out a cool popcorn movie, then you'd probably be, pretty satisfied. No! This is not the Dark Tower series. That's how my notes start. So if that tells you anything. And that was in the first, I wrote that down in the first couple minutes of the movie. This isn't the Dark Tower. This is maybe the Bright Tower, or the Hollywood Tower, or the, we gotta hurry up and cash this in and make a quick buck tower. I think the trailer should have went along the lines of, from blah comes blah blah, covered in the skin of a beloved book series that everyone loves. But ironically, you won't even get any of the actual source material. This is basically a Hollywood half-ass situation. But hey, if you like popcorn and paying money to stare at stuff, we got you covered. The Gunslinger, the book that I've finished, that's not a PG-13 book. I liked how Matthew McConaughey visually pulled off the Man in Black, but he didn't scare me. He didn't intimidate me. His demeanor was, was cocky and suave and, kind of clever. Anyway, I'm spending too much time on this. I'm not going to review it, so I'm not going to give it a score. I'm going to say it's a movie, and you can watch it if you want. And I don't know why Stephen King signed off on it. From everything I've been able to gather, King signed off and said, the final product, yeah, I like it. And I don't know what the hell he was watching. Moving on. This is my favorite announcement of the What's Up video today, okay? Right here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh, 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 ooh. You ready? Spawn movie, baby! Oh! Yeah, maybe that's a little overreaction. Dog, don't get in my shot. Love you, Coco. Maybe it's a bit of an overreaction. Well, that was my initial reaction, okay? I'm still really pumped about it. I mean, it's Spawn. I just love the environment of Spawn, the theme of Spawn, the feel, the vibe, which is what they screwed us with in the Dark Tower. So let's get it right, describing how the story is going to be told and how it's going, who it's going to focus on, and how Spawn's going to be delivered. I like it a lot, but at the same time, that's not really what we want. Maybe we're going to get what we didn't know we wanted, and that'll be awesome. I mean, don't give me your dog. The, back in the day, Spawn, for its time, was awesome at the time, but moving on, it definitely didn't hold up. I still like John Leguizamo as the clown. From his description, I don't know a date, I don't know a release date or anything. I know that McFarlane is directing, they have finished the script, and it is not going to focus on Spawn. It's going to follow the detective, and it's going to basically kind of be like He related it to Jaws, how Jaws is the monster of the story. You're following this guy's point of view, and you don't see the monster all that much, but it's there. You know it's there. You get glimpses. It's scary, intimidating. He's going for more of a horror, a supernatural. So I'm down with it. I hope it's awesome. I would love to see Spawn finally make it to the interactions of, heaven and hell and whatnot and all that, and that's when it got wild. So maybe you can build up to that, starting off through this narrative. That would be awesome. I hope it's awesome. Oh, I hope it's awesome. We get let down so often. I hope this is awesome. Moving on. We are going to drop it like it's hot with HBO's got some leakage problems. HBO just ended up accidentally I know that, like, the main guys that are dealing with Game of Thrones at HBO did not leak it on purpose. They benefit not at all from it being leaked. But lower guys who just want to, be cool or maybe make some money or whatnot, yeah, I can see them leaking it. Currently, the story stands that a third-party vendor accidentally released it. I think it was to the Nordic and the España HBOs. It was an accidental release. I had actually heard in some parts that it directly followed up a showing of episode 5. So if you imagine it's someone sitting there watching episode 5 ends, and you're waiting for, like, usually they have the special features afterwards, and then next thing you know, you hear Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. And there you go, you get to start watching episode 6. They're just describing it as an accident, but it is an accident that is following up on a previous accident of episode 4 getting leaked as well. There's a situation with HBO being hacked. They said this has nothing to do with that. There is no connection between the two currently. This was just an accident. So maybe, there'll be some more accidents. I hope not. I really don't like being spoiled. I've stayed away from the script. I've done everything I could to not look at that damn script that they released. That was leaked before the season started. So I hope that, man, it's going to get ruined. It's going to get ruined. All right, guys, thank you very much. That's Frankly Freddie's What Up for this week. Might do one more couple days or so, because there's so much going on. If you'd like, please swing by facebook.com/FranklyFreddie. I'll have all kinds of my social media links down below in the description. Follow, like, share, please subscribe. Don't forget, you're awesome, and I will catch you next time. Peace.
Shut up and sit down.